e4, c5, knight f3, e6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, knight c6, knight c3, a6, g3, knight takes d4, queen takes d4, b5, bishop g2, bishop b7, castle kingside, knight e7, a4, knight c6, queen d1, b4, knight d5, bishop c5, queen g4, castle kingside, bishop h6, bishop d4, c3, b takes c3, b takes c3, bishop e5, f4, bishop f6, e5, e takes d5, e takes f6, queen takes f6, bishop g5, queen takes c3, queen takes d7, rook a b8, rook a c1, queen e3 check, king h1, queen e6, queen takes d5, queen takes d5, bishop takes d5, knight d4, bishop takes b7, rook takes b7, f5, h6, bishop e3, rook d8, rook c4, rook b d7, f6, g5, h4, g takes h4, rook f4, knight e6, rook takes h4, knight f8, bishop takes h6, knight g6, rook he4, rook d6, king g2, rook b8, bishop g5, rook d5, bishop e3, rook b2 check, king h3, rook h5 check, king g4, rook d5, bishop d4, rook d2, bishop c3, rook to d3, rook c8 check, king h7, rook c7, king h6, king h3, rook f3, king g2, rook fd3, bishop e1, rook d7, Rook takes d7. Rook takes d7. Rook c4. Rook d6. Bishop c3. King g5. Rook c7. Rook d3. King f2. King f5. Rook c5. Check. King e4. Rook c4. Check. King d5. Rook c7. King e4. Bishop a1. Rook d1. Bishop c3. Rook d3. Rook c6. King d5. Rook c8. King e4. Rook e8. Check. King f5. Rook e3. Rook d1. King e2. Rook b1. King d3. Rook b8. King c4. Rook c8. Check. King d5. Knight f8. Rook e5. Check. King g6. Rook e3. Knight d7. Rook f3. Knight b6. Check. King d6. Knight takes a4. Bishop d4. Rook d8. Check. King e5. Rook b8. Rook f4. Rook b5. Check. King d6. Knight b6. Rook g4. Check. King f5. Rook f4. Check. King g6. Rook g4. Check. King f5. Rook f4. Check. King g6.